What is up guys, Agnemiatv here, back with a brand new video, and today we are going to be doing the top 5 hardest maps. So this is in my opinion, and if you guys have any different opinions, comment down below your top 5 list, but this is what I think, and some you may disagree on, some you may think's harder. So yeah, this is truly my opinion, and if you enjoy these top 5 videos guys, I have done one more in the past and there's plenty more coming after this. So let's get right into it. So coming in at number 5 we have Nuketown, and Nuketown is, as you guys know, is a multiplayer map, but Treyarch actually decided to remake it and, well, just to make it a zombies map. I honestly think that this is one of those maps that you keep using as a practice, because you don't get Jug the same every single game. Like, it randomly spawns in, and just because of that it makes this map a very hard place to train. And yeah, so there's no perks straight away apart from quick revive, which I think only spawns in straight away on solo, but you don't actually get any wonder weapons on this map, which I'm actually disappointed in. I actually thought Treyarch would put like at least its very own wonder weapon, but all you've got is the usual ray gun and the ray gun Mark II. So yeah, this map is just one of those maps that you train on because you're not going to have Jug until, well, whenever it decides to spawn in. The only thing I actually liked about this map was the M27. That gun is an absolute animal. Before it's even pack-a-punch, it's just a headshot machine, and it reminds me so much of the beloved Mist Commando from Black Ops 1. So coming in at number 4 we have 5. Now 5 guys, I actually really hate, just because it's really hard, and once I get to the bottom of the map I seem to just go down every single time without fail. The corridors are just way too thin, you can't train anywhere. The only place in the whole entire map to train is the middle of the map. Also guys, what makes this map even harder is the choice of wonder weapon. You've got the Winter's Fury, which just is horrible. Like, you can use it in the first few rounds, but when you get into the high rounds where you really need a wonder weapon to like outshine, it just doesn't do that. It will just literally throw snowballs at it, and then the zombies laugh at you and come and trap you in a corner and just molest you. This map, I understand what they were trying to do, and this was actually supposed to be the first map on Black Ops 1, but instead it had Kino, because Kino de Toten was actually supposed to be in World at War Zombies, but instead they left it and put it into Black Ops 1. Can you guys imagine if the first map on Black Ops 1 was 5? Like, I don't think it would have had like as good as a kickoff as it did, as Kino did. What also makes this map harder is the Pentagon Thief. Now if you don't swap your weapons out or you forget, you're just going to lose that weapon, and like 80% of the time he just gets away because of the teleporters just do not work in your in your favor, guys. That's what I was supposed to say. But anyway, guys, let's move on to number 3. Coming in at number 3, we have Shangrila, and Shangrila, guys, is actually one of my favorite maps, just because it's so nice to look at. It's visually pleasing, and I just think it's rather different to any other map. You got the napalm zombies and the screamer. These two just make the game harder, and one of the personal favorites of mine in this map is the wonder weapon. The baby maker is one of the best weapons ever to be made on zombies. Now Shangrila is quite big. It's not the biggest of maps ever made, but it is rather big, and you need to get to know the map to be good at it, because you can get lost really fast, and I just like everything about it, to be honest. The only thing that really does do my head in is the way you pack a punch on multiplayer. Now in solo it can be easy, it can get done in seconds. You just stand on a stone and it lowers and it opens the stairs up. Now when you're on multiplayer, every single person has to stand on each stone around the map. Now, if you're one of those people that play and you always seem to find no micers, it can be quite hard to tell them and for you to know that they are listening, because they can't tell you that they're listening. And some of them are just pure trolls and won't bother anyway. There is not one single place on this map where you can train, that I know of, and there's not really any camping spots either. There's one in my previous videos that I've done if you want to check that out, but that is the only place I can seem to find where it works. But if you want to get into the late rounds, I think you just have to train around the entire map just for it to work out. And Shangrila being a hard map just isn't the hardest bit about it. Actually, the hardest bit about this map, guys, is the Easter egg. Now, if you ask any zombies Easter egg hunter or anyone that does Easter eggs on YouTube or anything, I guarantee every single one will say the Shangrila Easter egg is the hardest. If you've ever done it, I actually applaud you, because I've seen it be done, and I've seen the pain that they go through just to get it done. I'm not actually an Easter egg hunter, but I may be doing it in Black Ops 3 Zombies, so if you want to see that, be sure to be subscribed, and let's get into number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have Nuketown. Now, Nuketown was the first map ever made by Treyarch. Now, this is the map that kicked everything off. Perks didn't exist. The only wonder weapon that existed was the ray gun, and this was just a nostalgia map. This is the map that you go back to and your memories just keep flooding on back. You always remember that one place above the stairs where you camp with your friends and you maybe make it to around 15 to 20, and when you get there, it just feels like your life goal is complete. This map I actually didn't put as number 1, because when I play it, there's 2 training spots. There's one actually in the starting room, and there's one in the room where you go through the help door. Did you guys know that this map was actually never supposed to exist? This was the map that kicked off Zombies, and it was never supposed to exist. Zombies actually nearly got cut out. Like, Treyarch made it because he had a great idea, because one of the campaign missions, and the publisher, which is Activision, didn't actually think that it was going to work. So Treyarch actually put it in as an Easter egg, and it just got people, like the community, talking, and we created the own Easter eggs. The whole Easter egg thing of Zombies, we made it, because they obviously did put a few little things in there, but they never thought it was going to become as big as a thing as it is today. And to be honest, I'm so happy that they put it in. If not, I think I would have been off Call of Duty so long ago. The only thing that's making me keep playing the game is actually Zombies. So thank God for Treyarch. In Treyarch we trust. And coming in at number 1, we have Welt. Now, if you guys have ever played Welt, which I hope you have, you guys will know just how hard this map actually is. There's no training spots whatsoever. The corridors are just so tight. You could probably fit about 3 people in there at most, and zombies like come in a massive group. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be more than 3 zombies in at the same point. This is the map that introduced perks, and I don't think actually, well, to be honest guys, if they didn't introduce perks, this map would be impossible. Nuketown was hard just because there was no perks, but this map without perks, you would never survive. I'd probably get to around 10 at most and be happy about that. This map is actually quite small and has a lot of hidden Easter eggs. It is actually an asylum, if you guys didn't know that. There is screams coming round different parts of the map, and it just has a hidden backstory. Now this is what we think. I honestly still love this map, even though it's just so goddamn hard. With the room in the first room where you buy the door and it leads into a dead end with the bar and the bipod. I mean, come on Treyarch. I don't think that bipod's going to do any difference whatsoever. This map actually has no wonder weapons either, just the ray gun, and it also introduced the Winter's Howl, which is just a bad wonder weapon anyway, which that gun was introduced in the Black Ops 1 version remake. So guys, if you agree with me, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you don't agree with me and you think something different, put your own list down in the comments down below. So, if you enjoyed the video, guys, smash the like button and subscribe for any future zombies videos. I'll see you in the next one, guys. See ya. Peace.